Circuit Court Judge Barry Williams ruled that Officer Garrett Miller can be compelled to testify against Officer Edward Nero and Lieutenant Brian Rice.
The prosecution moved to grant immunity, and the judge is saying that that motion will be granted, and then the prosecution will decide whether or not to call Officer Miller.
Miller and Nero are the arresting officers the day Freddie Gray suffered a spinal injury riding in a police wagon not secured by a seatbelt. He died a week later in a hospital from the injury. The bike patrol officer spotted Gray, who made eye contact and ran. The officers chased and detained him. In earlier court filings, the prosecution writes, the defendant lacked probable cause to use the amount of force he applied against Mr. Gray. That amount of force is by definition excessive. The defendant's conduct created a substantial risk of death and serious physical injury.
He certainly was present at the time that Freddie Gray was apprehended, and so that piece of the story needs to be told.
Miller's testimony may help clear up a conflicting story whether officers arrested Gray before or after finding a knife in his pocket. Whether the knife is legal is also in dispute. In a previous motion, prosecutors state Nero was not off the hook because his statements to investigators describe collective coordinated action with Miller. The state's highest court ruled March 8th that prosecutors can force William Porter to testify against all his co-defendants with limited use immunity. That means what he says in court cannot be used against him during his own trial. Judge Williams cited that ruling when he declared Miller could be compelled to testify.
If he chose not to honor the court's ruling, he would face a contempt citation and he would spend some period of time in jail.
Miller's attorneys told the judge they will reserve any further arguments until the state's highest court issues its full opinion regarding the Porter case. They said, "We're flying blind." Reporting live from City Hall, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.